So right now, you're not making enough money in your online business, and it's because you're either struggling with leads or sales. Or if you were anything like me, you're struggling to getting leads and sales like I was 2 years ago. Well, in this video, I promise you, I'm going to show you not only how I was able to make 6 figures online by creating an online community, but also how you can build an online community in less than 24 hours and build your 5-figure business. Now, I'm not going to give you some BS fluff like these other YouTubers and share my screen and tell you to click here and click there, because you would already know how to follow through with the screen and create a community. But the principles that I'm going to show you is just as equivalent as using a nail and a hammer. You wouldn't get a nail and try to screw in a nail into a wall with a hammer, right? Well, that's how most YouTubers teach you. They teach you just how to create something and how to use it and be effective with it. I'm going to show you principles of literally how to just use the hammer and nail in the nail inside the wall. This is going to be the things that are hidden because it really takes internal work in order for you to understand. These are the mental and perspective switches I need to make in order for me to make sustainable income online. And I'm doing this on scratch, literally on this YouTube platform, okay, with this channel. So let's get right into it. The question is, what's the missing pieces to get more leads, sales, and money for your digital products? Principle number 1 is give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Let me put this into perspective for you. I want you to imagine having no cloud storage, not on your laptop, not on your phone, anywhere. All right. Versus having cloud storage. At a certain point, you've probably needed cloud storage because you've ran out of memory on your phone. Well, cloud storage allows us to expand our memory without having to buy a new phone. Jay, what does this have to do about anything about making money online in my business? Well, I want you to understand that having a digital product that solves ongoing problems is going to continuously put money into your bank account. People are going to be happy and satisfied about you solving one problem, but when you solve the next problem and the third and the fourth and the fifth problem, then you start actually having sustainable income. How can you put this into perspective? Hey, have you been struggling to get views or build subscribers or even know what niche to start in? Or maybe you're just feeling like a beginner and you're not feeling confident? Well, I want to let you know I've created a private community just for you called the Passion to Profit Community, where I'm going to be solving all of your problems so you can be able to get freedom and make money online through creating content you're passionate about, things that you're knowledgeable about, that you've already known about, that you can share with others, solve their problems, and be able to make a great amount of money with, creating a life of freedom for you and your loved ones. The way you can join is by commenting the word passion in the comment section down below, and I'll reply back personally giving you the link, or you can just find it in the description down below. Either or, it doesn't matter. I'll see you inside the community. Let's get back to the video. Well, when I was an online fitness coach and I had my own online community, it wasn't enough just to show somebody how to lose weight. Otherwise, they wouldn't want to pay me $2,000 to $3,000 in order for me to be their coach online. The problem is they needed to know a whole bunch of things. But when they first joined my program in the first 2 months, I really just got them used to going to the gym and knowing exactly what exercises to do. Maybe it was building up the confidence to go to the gym. Maybe it was going into the gym and getting comfortable with the exercises and finding out what their body was capable of, because I wasn't meeting them in person and I wasn't doing Zoom sessions. It was an online community where I was getting paid, again, $3,000 per student. But the thing is, I needed to find out where they were struggling at. And so you don't want to throw everything at people in your business, in your online community. So the way you want to shape this up is you want to be able to feed out results over time. So when you solve ongoing problems by feeding out your solutions over time, you not only prolong the process, but they actually get the learning curve that allows them to go from point A to point Z and become confident in it. Too many times we think that solving a problem has to be one solution. And even though it could feel like one solution, most people don't learn that way. I mean, it took you 4 years to graduate college. It took you 12 years to graduate or get through high school. And if you think that that process was too long, maybe it was. But here's the thing. All the information you did learn, you couldn't learn in 1 month. That would have been too much information. So we need to be able to break down and solve multiple problems over stages in order for us to have a sustainable income online. Now, that leads me to principle number 2. Okay. And this is going to help you solve your lead problem. If you're struggling with leads and you need leads in order for you to make money, period, you need to listen to this principle. Most people choose comfort over discomfort. Okay. We already know this, but we sometimes as entrepreneurs and business owners, we think that we have an exception to this rule, and it's not the truth. The truth is, I want you to imagine falling off a diet. Maybe you've done it before. I've done it before. I don't know about you. I'm not here to judge. I've fallen off diets before. Why? Hmm. Maybe because I wasn't used to it. Maybe because I was used to eating certain foods. Maybe because I was used to eating sugary foods. Hey, I got a sweet tooth. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know what? My body, my mind always wanted to go back to something that was comforting, even though I could push through sometimes. It always wanted to go to something comforting. Well, in the same way, you want to make sure you have an online community instead of having an ebook, having just a course, or having some type of digital product PDF that somebody told you to create. You need to understand that if you're creating videos online, then people are watching you already on a platform that is a community. They're listening and watching you at the same time. That's called video. Okay. You need to understand your digital product needs to be in the same format that they already know you in. Imagine watching Dr. Seuss, if he was still alive, Dr. Seuss YouTube videos. Like, it just wouldn't hit the same, right? You're used to reading Green Eggs and Ham as a kid. Like, yeah, kids these days watch cartoons, but isn't that the whole point? How many times have your grandparents or your parents or even yourself looked back and been like, man, on Saturdays we used to watch cartoons. Now you got Netflix. Or maybe your parents, they used to watch uncolored TV or something, And it's like, man, it's crazy what TV has gone to. It's like, you look at it, you're like, it's just color on TV, right? Or your grandparents, they might have read a newspaper or something, read comics. And it's like, now they see you scrolling on your phone and stuff, or in the virtual reality world with the goggles on and stuff. Like, you know how formats change and people stick with their formats their whole life. People choose comfort over discomfort all the time. All the time. It's why, honestly, why most people never hit their goals. But obviously, you're watching this video. You want to hit your goals. That's why you're going to join the Passionate Profit community, because I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in order for you to have sustainable income online. Now, principle number 3 is value builds trust, community builds connection. There are too many people right now uploading YouTube videos and just thinking that people just want to watch it and that's how they're going to get paid. People just want to watch. And yeah, that's a great way to get paid. But the truth is, I remember being a part of a mentorship called the Change Lives Academy. And this was an online community for fitness coaches. And I was a part of that academy for 2.5 years. I was paying $400 a month. Do the math. 4 times 12 is $3,600 a year. That's $7,200 in 2 years. Now, I say that not to brag. I say that because that community is really what kept me. The connections, the networking, not just the information in the course, but the actual deliverability. It was literally a family of online fitness coaches that I could relate to and ask questions with. And that's what kept me in the community so long. The course I could have gone through in a month or two. But when you are helping somebody with the transformation, it's not enough to just give them the information. You have to be able to help them change their identity. And the easiest way to do this is to create an online community. An online community puts you around other people who are like-minded that you want to be in the position of, or they want to be in the position of you, and you all uplift each other. Communities are powerful, so they build connection. You want to have an online community, not no digital product with a course that you just drop people in, not no ebook. I know there's tons of people that tell you how quick you can do it, but that's the problem. You think that it's quick, and it is quick. And that's exactly why you might be struggling with leads, sales, and getting people to actually be happy with the digital product, even if after they buy from you. Okay. You want to be able to build a community that allows people to be like, yo, you got to join. Then you don't even have to show, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing the selling for you. All right. Now, principle number 4 is the market wants what the market wants. This means, clear as day, I love this one because I see it all the time, right? If you're familiar with the fast food restaurant Wendy's, a long time ago, years ago, when I was in college, probably like 5 years ago, they came out with this combo called the 4 for 4, right? There's so many internal jokes that I have with my friends and my girl about the 4 for 4. But the Wendy's came out with this 4 for 4 deal. You get nuggets, fries, a junior bacon cheeseburger, and a drink for $4. That's 4 items for $4. Guess who does 4 for 4s now? Or 5 for 5s, or 6 for 6. IHOP, Burger King, McDonald's, and it's another restaurant. But they're all competitors. Subway, they do it too. And I'm like, this principle If it isn't one of the most important principles of this video in order for you to get more leads, sales, and have a sustainable income online with your business, I don't know what is. This means you always need to have a way to get feedback from leads. It's easy to look at Wendy's and Subway and Burger King and McDonald's and be like, wow, they're copying each other. But what about you? Did you know that my intros are solely made off of the data that I get in my online community? That is so helpful. My videos have been doing better, getting more views, getting more comments, getting more subscribers, all because I'm talking to the pains of the people who are already in my community. There are people right now in my community. As of this moment, we got like 25 people in there. All right. 25 people, and that's just the first month of launching it, but 25 people in there, and they all answer what they're struggling with. They all answer what their goals are. And I talk about their struggles in my hooks, in my videos. So I know what to talk about more to attract the same type of people that aren't in the community yet. Meaning there's more potential to help solve more people's problems while I'm solving their problems. So you need to understand that these principles allow you to attract more leads, sales, and have a sustainable business. As long as you're having feedback with people, you'll be able to keep understanding where their problems are and how to solve them in a better way. As long as you understand that people literally want to be a part of a community because, and let's be honest, people are average as hell these days. And there's not enough of us that are in the world that help people solve their problems. Let's be honest that most people desire comfort over discomfort. So in the same way where you're making videos, they want to be able to have a closer reaction to you. There's no reason to create no ebook where they want to read your words. They can read GPT now. Okay. And you used AI to create the ebook. And this is coming from someone who made hundreds of dollars with an ebook. A community always served me best and also served my clients and students best when it comes down to business and solving their problems. And last but not least, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. You want to be able to continuously solve your audience's problems on and on and on as you elevate, as you get better at your skill in teaching and helping them have a transformation. Being able to help them go from point A, B, C, all the way to Z is going to help them not only have the maximum amount of value, but be able to identify themselves as a whole new being, which is exactly what people want when they watch your educational videos on how to go from point A to point B, but be able to understand the process that it actually takes. Anyways, if you got value from that video, I know that was a lot, but it's late at night. Actually, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'd be taking too much caffeine. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, you want to watch this next video because it's literally that much more valuable with what I just said. Anyways, I'll see you in there. I'm out. Peace.